In this Death to the Real Nigga series, you know, I report this stuff, man, but it's sad. Like, behind the scenes, a lot of times, man, I'm ready to cry when I see this kind of stuff, but it has to be reported. I feel as though I'm on assignment and I have to report this. I was given a mission because, as I say in my videos, they're giving us a study diet of death, destruction, and despair. They're giving us a study diet in movies and music and the stuff that's going on in the streets. Somebody has to counteract that. And I have to put this stuff right in front of your face when you have these three young black men, these real niggas. They glorify the real nigga behavior. Khalid Lawrence, Jacob Lanier, Katonio Stevens. These three black men did the unthinkable. And if they're found guilty, they're gonna man, they may get the death penalty for what they did. What we're gonna do, we're gonna roll a clip, and I let you guys get a chance to see just exactly what they're accused of. And man, it's just this is the stuff that you get a chance to see just in real time. The flip side of what's going on, man. This real nigga culture, this savage life, man, this stuff is going on all across America, man, with our black boys, man. So let's roll the clip and let's look at what happened.
Jacob Lanier faced a judge. He is one of two people arrested after a hail of bullets were fired into a Charlotte home.
And of those bullets that we're talking about, those bullets hitting and killing a child as he slept in his bed. Well, this happened at a home on Richard Roselle Drive last week. Officials say the suspects fired nearly 150 rounds. Well, now the mother of the man accused of pulling the trigger says the truth will come out.
Fox 46's Morgan Francis live in Uptown. And Morgan, what happened at today's first appearance in court?
Yeah, Brian, Alicia, it was an emotional first appearance. The mom and sister of this suspect were in the court this morning, and the mom told us that she was heartbroken to see that a 3-year-old was shot and killed, and then she found out that her own son was the primary suspect.
I was devastated when I heard that, and I didn't even know what was going on at the time. And I am grateful, I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize to the family. I apologize. My son cried. He apologized because he didn't do it. That's not him at all. I promise you, that's not him.
The mother of 21-year-old Jacob Lanier, visibly shaken over a nightmare that's now become her reality. One of her 5 children is accused of killing a 3-year-old.
Very sweet. He's a sweet young man. He's not a monster. He would have never done this. I know he didn't do this.
Video from that night shows suspects unloading 150 rounds into the house Asiah Fiquero was in. Today in court, attorneys told the judge some of those bullets were directly linked to a weapon they believe Lanier was using. They say it's that weapon that shot and killed Asiah.
Did you recognize any of the other boys in the video? Or
no comment. No comment. I don't know.
Thank you for
I haven't watched it.
Last week, police pressured parents of students at Hopewell, North Mecklenburg, and Chambers High Schools to ask their kids where they were the night the shooting happened.
I've been doing that. I keep close knits on my kids.
Lanier's mom maintained her son is innocent.
I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. But I know he didn't do this. He didn't.
Police said the shooting and multiple others that have taken place have been the result of teenage dispute games that have turned into deadly games. But the 2 men they've charged in connection to this crime are 21 years old. Today, CMPD clarified they believe the case is related to activities at local high schools, but didn't elaborate on the age of those they believe are involved. Back in court, the judge ruled Lanier will stay in jail without bond. As he left, he and his mom exchanged a tearful goodbye.
Well, we're back. And as you can see, these 3 men are accused. Well, first it was one, and then they arrested Jacob. They had Cantonio first. And they were saying that he actually wasn't involved in that shooting, but he helped get rid of the guns, but he's involved in 3 others shooting up 3 other homes prior to this shooting. So they was just they were going crazy. You see Jacob's mother, she has 5 children. He's one of 5. There's no father around in the video. I don't know if his father's in his life, but I know that she was in full denial of her son. There's no way that he could have committed this. You see this stuff far too many times, man. A lot of mothers are at work, and I'll say this: a lot of moms don't condone their sons doing, these type of egregious acts. But when a son get a certain age, they can't control him anymore. There's from the looks of it, there's no father around. They allegedly unload 150 rounds into a home and kill 3-year-old Asiah Fiquero. Somebody has to pay for that. This baby is dead. They grazed his sister, and the mother saying she apologized to the family, but her son didn't do this. This is what she said. So they end up catching Caleb Lawrence sometime later. It's crazy. Jacob, he's charged with murder, 8 counts of attempted murder, 9 counts of shooting into an occupied dwelling, and conspiracy to commit murder. Man, they throwing the book at these guys, man. You looking at Quintonio, it says that according to records around 1 p.m. Tuesday, Stephens shot into 3 homes on Joe Morrison Lane with people inside of it. Later that night, nearly 24 hours later, police said several people opened fire on Richard Roselle Drive, killing Asiah. So they got the first Quintonio opening fire on homes 24 hours prior. Then they have Jacob. And the third man that was arrested, Caleb. All these boys are 21 years old, opening fire, which ultimately killed Asiah Fiquero. You can't make this stuff up. This real nigga culture, man. This real nigga culture is serious. And I'm going to keep doing it. And this is recent stuff. These guys are on trial. This happened September 7th of this month. You guys see the video? 150 rounds into a home based off of arguments on games. So they out here playing Grand Theft Auto with people's lives, man. This is the stuff. This is all part of the greater society and stuff that I'm talking about, man. I'm going to keep talking about it until I can't talk about it no more. This real nigga culture has killed a 3-year-old baby on the culture that we celebrate. We got some ratchet moms and some ratchet fathers, absolutely. A lot of these parents fail the children. You goddamn right. But I'm gonna say this: not every mom or every dad is ratchet. Some parents do the best that they can do. Some kids just don't want to listen. Some kids just want to just wild out and do what they want to do, man. But it says, detectives said that recent shootings are linked to fights between students and high school. But these are 21-year-old boys. What the hell are they doing tied to high schools? It's not a good thing, man. It's a sad thing. And you guys got to pay more attention to your children, man. Because the mom, she's visibly shaking. And she's in full denial that her son could ever do something like this. But I'm here to tell the mom, most likely they could. You'd be surprised what these young boys are entangled in with now, man. But these guys are charged with all kinds of murder now, man. All kinds of murder. And, most likely, in places like North Carolina and stuff like Caleb, he's charged with 8 counts of attempted murder, 9 counts of shooting in an occupied dwelling, and conspiracy to commit murder. 21 years old. Life is over. Life is over at 21. All for trying to be cool. All for trying to look like gangsters. But let me tell you young guys something. While you out here trying to be a real nigga and trying to be a gangster, when you commit the crime, the same people you was showing off for trying to be cool, they gonna say, oh man, he was a dummy. He shouldn't have did that shit. He a dummy. Oh man, I don't know that guy. They gonna turn their back on you, man. They gonna call you a fool for doing it. Get a job. Just be a regular person. It's okay to just be regular, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share to the George Making Experience, man. Let's help this channel grow. You know, I want to promote positivity and waking up the youth, man. Death to the real nigga. Death to the real nigga. Death to the real nigga. Peace.